for a long time. 55 years. That would have been a picture of me smoking that cigarette. And something happened to me. Something changed. I decided I wanted to live. So I quit. Hey there, boys and girls. How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Adventures of the Broken Retired. So happy you could be here. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you all very much for that. I really do appreciate it. To the point of today's video. Well, I know this is going to be really... I know you're going to find this unusual, but I was sitting around thinking here this morning. I was sitting around just using my skull for something besides growing hair, which it ain't as good at anymore as it used to be. But I started thinking, and this is what I came up with. Watch this. I quit smoking February 2nd. And there's 28 days of February this year, so there's 26 days of February I didn't smoke. There's, what's that, February, March? There's 30 days in March, 31 in April, 30 in May, and today's July. 30 in June, 31 in May, 30 in June. And seeing how today is July 10th, there's 10 days in July. So if you add those together, I've been 158 days without smoking a cigarette. Now, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. I'm pretty happy about that. I somehow made a decision that I wanted to live, and so here I am, 158 days without smoking after 55 years. 158 days without smoking. Now, let's look at something here. 158 divided by 2 is what? 75, 79, right? I think that's right. Let me put it on here and see. 158 divided by 2, 79. Man, obviously I didn't go to school around here. 79 times, I think it was $6.79. It was either $6.79 or $7.69 for a pack of cigarettes. So we'll call it right in the middle. We'll call it $7.10. That way it's close either way. 79 times $7.10 equals $560.90 I have not spent buying cigarettes since I quit. Now, we're basing this on half a pack a day. In the past, the last money count that I did, I actually figured it wrong. I figured it on a pack a day rather than a half a pack a day. But either way. Also, if you take, so it's $560.90 if you figure half a pack a day. Oh, sorry. Should have kept that up there. So let's figure this out then. 79 days at 10 cigarettes a day is obviously 790 cigarettes I have not smoked. And maybe I just proved that I did go to school around here because there's a mistake here. It is not 79 days at a half a pack a day. It's 158 days at a half a pack a day. So it's 10 cigarettes a day for 158 days, which is 1,580 cigarettes I haven't smoked. Not 790. 1,580 cigarettes I have not smoked. And that's a lot of cigarettes. I find that number proves how quickly things add up. Because 790 of anything, I think, is a lot, There's a lot of fleas in the world, but if my dog had 790 fleas, that would be a lot. A decent house costs you $500,000, but $790 is still a lot of money. So it's a lot. I think it's a lot. And I feel Let me tell you what has. I've been really nervous, and a lot of people have asked me about it. Don, you're just going to go back to smoking again, man. Everybody who quits goes back to it. And the truth of it is, I don't think, and I've done that before. Trust me, I've quit. I am an expert. I am an expert at quitting smoking. I have done it hundreds of times. One time I quit for a year. New Year's Eve, midnight, took a drag off a cigarette and threw it away. The following New Year's Eve, I smoked a cigarette. But will that happen February 2nd coming up? No, it won't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel so much better since I quit smoking that as bad as I want to smoke, I mean, and I do. I ain't going to lie to you. Mr. Nicotine has still got a pretty tough hold on me. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying to you. There's been some times when it's hard, especially when I go to my favorite water hole, sit over and start drinking beers, and everybody, except me, is smoking. I still don't do it. And I don't do it because I feel so much better since I quit. I didn't realize how bad smoking cigarettes was making me feel. Now, I knew that I was having trouble breathing because of cigarettes. And I think if you watch some of my older videos that took place before February 2nd, and probably some of those directly after, there's a marked, I think, there's a marked difference in my breathing and or ability to breathe, ever how you want to look at it. I've put weight on. Even though my diet hasn't changed, I put even more weight on. But that's one of the things about cigarettes is that when you quit, this is what I've been told. When you quit smoking, you also have to eat less than your normal routine, even if you weren't eating too much before, because quitting smoking will change your body's metabolism. And if you eat the same you were before the smoking, you'll gain weight. And there is no way I could concentrate on, there's no way I could apply the discipline to not smoking and have discipline left over to eat less, because that eating less part is really hard. It's pretty easy to tell from looking at me. I eat a lot less than I used to eat. There's no question about that. But because I'm older, and when my back screwed up is when it all took off. But I don't use calories like I used to. My body changed. People's bodies changes as they age. That's why it says till death do us part, because they know that for the most part, if you're human, when you get older, you're going to put some you're going to put a couple pounds on here and there. That's just a reality of human life. It goes back to survival, really, because when your body was designed to be living in a world where you had to hunt your food every day, the designer knew that as you aged, your ability to catch food would diminish just by virtue of your body aging, and therefore designed it to use less calories as it aged. That's my theory. Anyway, so July 10th, 2026. Look at that. It went out. July 10th. That's my truck, by the way. That's my truck in that picture. July 10th, 2026. 158 days without smoking. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am very proud of it, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm really happy that I quit. I encourage everyone else who smokes, if they want to quit, I encourage them to do so, and my way of doing it is two things. I got a fiddler, not like my brother, the fiddler, but it's something to fiddle with. There's no nicotine in here. It's just something to fiddle with when I sit at my desk. And I started out with this. And that worked for me. That gave me, I'm not sure, there's no nicotine in this either. But whatever is in it, it made it easier for me to quit smoking. So, these things helped. With no nicotine, I see no point in quit smoking if y'all can give up nicotine. Nicotine is why you're smoking. And the fiddle habit. Not like my brother fiddles, but this kind of fiddling. Anyway, it's thundering outside. I don't know if it comes over on the camera or not. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's fantastic to have you all around. The comment section is almost, I really look forward to the comment section. I really do. It's an opportunity for me to actually speak with you and to hear what you have to say. And there's people in my life that I care for quite a bit who send in stuff to my channel, comments to my channel that I really appreciate. It's fantastic to have that connection. Thank you so much. And it's easy to quit. All you got to do is want to, but you got to want to really, really bad. And I do mean really bad. But if I can do it, you can do it. You know how I know that? Because there was a time in your life when you didn't smoke. Before you started smoking, you didn't smoke. You can go back to those days if you really want to. Thanks.